What is this? Oh. Ah, you crasher. They should have said, yo, best crasher streamer. Best crash streamer.
Bout, if the game's ending in mid in a fight and it's a 5v4 and you're pushing bot, I'm gonna fucking axe you.
Bro, K-roll. What rank did you end solo queue?
Bro, why are they calling him Keydrill on some videos? Some videos just say K-drill. Like, what is it, buddy? Make up your mind.
Like, I don't want to be that guy, but when we play professional game, 100% I'm gonna listen to you. When I'm playing solo queue game, why would I listen to someone who can't climb as high as me?
I bet if we did a climb challenge, I would beat you.
Oh my god, this kid. He did not say that. He did not just say that.
What did he say, man? I didn't even hear him.
At some point.
And the streamer award.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know there, bro. But you know what? Shout out, bro. Shout out Keydrill. Shout out Keydrill, man.
Best brand partner. Red Bull.
W. Okay, cool.
Hidden Gem Award.
Hidden Gem Award, man. I just love puzzles, bro. Saying interesting creator choice. Name of choice. Choice of name. Interesting creator choice of name. Yeah.
Goes to. I just love puzzles.
I could imagine how surreal this must be feeling, bro.
Some of you know my story, but there have been so many heavy things that have happened to me in my life. And I was in such a dark place when my kids created this Twitch account to give me something to do. And
W Kids, bro.
This stream gave me
Man,
life.
W Kids,
I had
bro.
literally given up until
Yeah.
I came to Twitch and I started finding you guys in the chat.
W, man.
And you encouraged me to start a stream that I thought nobody would ever watch. And but you all.
And like, imagine how surreal it's feeling, because now, like, you're in a world where it's full of like young people, bro. And for you to, you know what I'm saying, to be winning and taking a stage, and it's like, yo, what do I even tell these young people? How do I, you know what I'm saying? How do I become of positive example, like, to them? You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, you probably the eldest person on here, dog. Yo, you know what I mean? And it's like this was more of maybe an honorable mention. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because like, yo, you know, I don't know, you do puzzles, you probably, you know, your kids help you start the Twitch account. It's like things just fell in place almost to a point where it was God's work, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was probably one of her moments in her life for her to win something on a grand scale, so to speak, right? The psychological spectrum of 50 Cent, right? That boy HFT, that boy Shift. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to tell you. So, without any further ado, Curtis Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of deserves it, right? Okay, maybe just until there. I don't know. But like his latest antics and his latest ways of just like being his latest version, the latest version of his character is kind of like questionable, right? It's questionable, especially, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Well, not everything. It's just like, because the last thing we know about him is the documentary, right? The Reckoning documentary. But 50 Cent as Curtis Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Everything, you know, for the most part, people would say, what, W? W for Curtis? Right? In terms of somebody to look up to, maybe? Right? Talk to me. W? No? I don't know, man. Yeah, let's just break down the psychology that brought him to this point, right?
You can cry on command. Does that come in handy in the movies?
That's weird to ask this nigga.
I can do it now. I can.
Yeah, let me see you cry, because I've always admired actors who can do this.
You kind of feel this nigga, you know what I'm saying, telling himself, okay, let's cry. Come on, let's cry. Like him thinking of the most, you know, yeah. Like just thinking about it. Like, it's kind of weird to realize that this nigga's actually literally thinking about, you know, they did him the dirtiest. It's kind of weird to just witness it happen in real time. I'm not gonna lie.
My mom was one of 9. She was the only one of my grandmother's 9 children that passed away.
Were you angry about that?
Well, no, but
How old are you?
I was like 8 years old.
The secret to your success, your power center of gravity, is your fearlessness. So in any kind of situation where you're interacting with people, you're the one that has...
You know, like, look, here's one thing I realized. Something we can dress up these degenerate characteristics of ours into something unnecessary. You know what I mean? Well, not unnecessary, but like we can dress them up into something that's where we kind of cover them up. Because this nigga's talking about, yo, I think you're kind of fearless. It's like, nah, nigga, that's his PTSD. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? You see his PTSD and like his extreme ways of just like defending himself when he's having one of his little, you know, panic attack episodes because of, you know, the dark life that he had to endure. And you know what I'm saying? We might just go ahead and dress that up as like fearlessness and, yo, you so strong, man. You so, you know what I mean?
Less fear than they...
On the other spectrum, they're like the opposite of what we're trying to, you know, see it as type shit.
And that gives you like a constant...
Gen Alpha might just go, you know, every generation got their level of just like how crazy they can take things, right? In terms of, you know, how we make these teachers quit, you know what I'm saying? Like there probably might be generations that were more like violent than others, you know what I'm saying? At this point, I know every generation probably got this point to them, but it's like at this point I feel like we just gotta rate how, you know, the quality of generation's degeneracy. You understand what I'm saying? That should be the conversation, really.
A 5th grade class, and as someone with a lot of experience in the classroom and a lot of experience in reading, I just want you to know we should be really afraid about the future of our society.
Please start saying
we should be very
afraid. What are these kids doing?
The future of our society. This is the most over-sexualized generation in history. I feel like
the most sexualized. Oh shit! It's on the caption. Damn, my fault. I didn't even use the caption. Let's see that. This is the most smexual. What is smexualization? Stay hopeful, nigga. What are we doing?
Like when I was a kid, I got in trouble for saying I give you a nickel if you tickle my pickle. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it meant at the time.
Jesus.
But they were saying it, and we were saying that. I give you a nickel if you tickle my pickle.
I'll give you a nickel if you tickle my pickle. Nah, dog. No. Nah. Let me try and help you out in terms of the, you know, clarify that point. Yo, co-pilot. Co-pilot.
I'm right here, sis, wait.
Yo, look. So there's this saying, I'll give you a nickel if you tickle my pickle. What was it about and what did it mean?
Oh, that phrase is actually a bit of a playful old school rhyme that doesn't mean anything too deep. It's just a cheeky rhyming way people used to joke around about...
Yeah, about busting nuts. No, because what happens when you tickle their pickle?
It's because your teachers can't, because they'll lose their licenses and their jobs. What are y'all doing with your kids?
What are y'all doing?
Your kids can't read. They're not potty trained. They're going into kindergarten, soiling themselves, not knowing how to use the toilet. Just like 1 or 2 kids, okay? It's like 5, 10 per class. Kids cannot sit through a movie. Buy them some pencils and paper and have them write. Oh, but you know, sometimes we just need a break. And like, I don't feel guilty about giving my kids an iPad and putting them in front of the TV. What do you think people did before iPads and TVs existed?
What age is your kid going to? And I should know this. I have a 3-year-old. What age do your kids go to? This is. I could have definitely asked this a much easier.
19 or some shit.
What age? AI mode. I'm not interested right now. Age 5.
5?
Yeah, see, 5 years old. Even if a child can start kindergarten at 4 or 5, most states don't.
Oh, shit, I said 19. I thought you said at what age do they go to college? My bad.
Man, they still.
It's an 18.
6 or 7.
Oh, that's crazy. What?
He likes Polar Express and he likes he likes Polar Express. Sorry, Polar Express.
Paw Patrol.
And he likes Nightmare Before Christmas. Those are his 2 movies. And he really likes Paw Patrol, but he doesn't get to watch too much of that.
Let's call it magnetism. Magnetism. Feel me? And then we got the Shane, bro. Shane, nigga. Might be a narrative. Let me just say
so today I want to talk about why Shane Eagle should not be a part of the big 3.
Yeah.
Yes, I said it. And
before
the comments start flying, let me be clear. This is not a Shane Eagle hate video. Shane Eagle
I feel like he
talentless. No, Shane Eagle has classic. Shane Eagle played a role in South African hip hop history, right?
Way of thinking
being talented and being a part of the big 3 are 2 different things, right? Because
not left, but it was the big 3. Okay, just right off the bat, bro. He dives into that whole thing where being from where he's from, he relates the best. You know what I mean? Because he does go into that raw imagery of like where he's from, especially as of late. You feel what I'm saying? Back then it was about like, yeah, popping your shit, yeah, talk that talk, yeah, I'm that guy now, I travel the world now, I have these awards, might have to have what. But now it's like, yo, you know what I mean? Because I would assume like about where he's from, either cold, rich, right, like Joburg. Things like that, you know what I'm saying? Like the history of that. Okay, who's third then? There's an interlude about like the history. Let me not say who's third because like Hannahsburg, particular in his latest project. You feel me? Like that kind of thing where he doesn't do it trying to like
and presence, right?
A whole lot of vernac in your face and a whole lot of township slang to try to relate like the imagery, bro. The story, walking, man, the black man walking, nigga. Like who does that pocket better than Shane? He deserves his own aura or a soundbite, right? The black man walking. As I said, bro, I already mentioned the black man walking. What's up? So like I'm looking at it that way, like right, not like yo. Okay, so Blackie that got the most. Blackie, Nasty, and Reese. I don't know, bro. It's not even about numbers. Don't you think we gotta have maybe a 5? What I'm saying? I don't know. You think I'm stretching it if I'm saying a 5? Because like, what you think the big 3 is about, Brandon?
That's not the definition of big 3. Big 3
means
an artist doesn't hear black can't define an era. Not in impact, not in success, not in hits. I don't really not in commercial presence. Then he definitely doesn't hear the other 2 in the big 3, right? So let's talk about cultural impact, commercial success. Before we name names, we need to define the criteria because too many people go around the genre being the face of the culture at some point, and most importantly, Big 3 is not your favorite rapper. Big 3 is not who had a great album once. Like he had a good album guy one, you know.
Okay, hold on. Let me just go ahead and grow.
You know what I'm saying? Like he earned the
how I would, assume the function of a
commercial dominance, cultural relevance.
We're talking just like different aspects, dog. You know, show
like he had a
variation within this thing. You know what I'm saying? This thing already has a problem of being one-dimensional.
And that's the
right, one-dimensional in terms of just I feel like even the Twitters, dog, is Twitters like just talking down or making a noise about or even the gatekeepers just like accept and things like that. I feel like even notes could be taken easily be just like a narrow-mindedness in that kind of thinking. It's big contention, narrow-mindedness in the kind of performance that niggas. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? The whole, especially I know y'all been hearing the complaints about yo niggas just only do backtracks. They don't do this that. Put a little effort, this that. He doesn't make the cut. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
I'm gonna make another video discussing points on why
kind of effects don't. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't bored, bro. Niggas ain't just like monotonous with like what the culture looks like out here, especially in SA hip hop.